Yara and Aliaa. Hello guys.
Hi.
First, I would say congratulations, because as I said, this is an unprecedented achievement. First, since when you were playing rhythmic gymnastics or sports in general?
Since 14 years.
How old are you, honey?
I'm turning 17 today.
Oh, great. You're telling me that you were playing gymnastics since you were 3?
Yes.
Aliaa?
I started a bit late, at the age of 6 years.
And this is late?
Yeah.
Okay, great. It's not for me, it's, I mean, for everyone. What is the difference between rhythmic gymnastics and gymnastics in general? And why have you specialized in this?
Rhythmic gymnastics is a little bit similar to ballet. And artistic gymnastics is mainly for boys. I see it for boys. Like you have muscles and it's more tougher than rhythmic gymnastics.
But there are also girls that play artistic gymnastics.
Yes, but rhythmic gymnastics
it's more for boys.
Yeah.
But
I mean, was it your choice or your coach's choices or your family's or what?
It's our choice.
But as for me, I used to play artistic gymnastics before rhythmic, and then I turned to rhythmic gymnastics.
I think whenever you do have a good coach, he or she is going to make you in love with the sport or with the game more than anything else. I think with the smile I see on your faces that you have had this chance to have coaches who really did it and made you in love with the sports. Would you tell me about your first coaches?
My first trainer was Miss Emmy, but she left me at the age of like 7 years. And then I started training with Miss Paulina and Miss Asia. And they are the coaches who helped us reach the World Championships.
Same to you, Aliaa?
Yeah. But I started with Miss Paulina and Miss Asia. I didn't have a coach.
Are they Egyptians?
No, Bulgarians.
Bulgarians? And how you
No, they talk Arabic.
They talk Arabic
better than we talk Arabic.
This is strange.
Yes.
Yeah, they live in Egypt like for 20 years or something. Yeah.
Their Arabic is good.
As far as I understand, that this kind of sports needs a lot of trainings and needs a lot of exhausting hours of training.
4 hours per day and 6 days.
6 days, yes.
And that's it. How would you be able just to arrange your time in between studies and having fun with friends or your social life, your families, and in the same time with the training sessions?
Okay, it used to be hard, but we got used to the routine and practicing and going to school and having a kind of social life.
Yeah, of course, it's not a social life like other people, but
we're trying hard. We're trying hard to catch up with friends.
Whenever, for instance, there are a group of other friends who want to go to watch a movie, for instance, or to go to a party or something like that, and you discover that you have no time and you just want to concentrate, focus, because you do have a championship, for example.
We skip the movie night or the...
We skip having fun just for training.
Why? And this is the question.
Because we love what we do.
We have a goal. We have a goal.
We want to reach
something. We have to try our best. We have to make sacrifices to reach what we want to.
Because it's also maybe because we're having fun in training. We don't go to training just to train. We're having fun.
Part of our life.
It's part of
training
our life.
And this is to be my coming question. If time goes back, would you choose the same story, the same issue?
Definitely.
Of course.
Great. I love to hear this. But what about your families? I mean, have you been encouraged by your families to do so?
Our first supporters are our families. Yes.
Of course.
And when was the first time you have participated in a championship, whether inside or outside Egypt?
6 years old. Cairo competition.
Okay.
And then we started going outside of Egypt.
First in international competitions, and then we went to World Cups, and then World Championships.
And then we're hoping for the
we're hoping to reach the Olympics.
Have you, I mean, even imagined that you are going to qualify?
No.
Not really, but we hope that one day we will reach our goal, and we did what we wanted to. And
now, tell you something, whenever you do have a success like that, of course it's an unforgettable moment, but it's also a kind of a heavy responsibility. How we are going to continue this way, and this is a first step, things like that. I mean, what have you had in mind when you knew it, that you are going to be there in Rio 2016?
That it's not going to be easy. I'm going to face a lot of hard times, difficulties, but one day I'll be happy, satisfied with what I've been doing. Yani it will pay off. What I did will
Just
pay
that
off.
we're never giving up. We're reaching our goal and we're never giving up.
For you, Aliaa, as far as I know that you were a university student, is it becoming more difficult to be a university student and in the same time a member of the national team of rhythmic gymnastics?
It's really difficult.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really difficult to handle between gymnastics and university, but it's worth it at the end.
I hope that you are going to make it at the end of the story. But, you know, now, is it a little bit that far or that close? I mean, how do you consider the Rio 2016?
That close.
It's that
Close?
close.
Yeah.
That close?
Yes. We're 90%. We're already reaching our goal.
As far as I remember, that I was speaking once with one of the officials of the Ministry of Sports, and they said that they are going to bring some Ukrainian trainers for you. What about that, if you do have some information about this? Because you're saying it's that close. So who is going to shoulder the responsibility with you to reach our goal there?
It's that close for us as the players. But really, what we think about is the way we're training and how we're practicing our routines, and thinking about how close we're going to get to the competition. But we're not really thinking about who's training and who's coming. These things are not so important.
Honey, you should be instructed. You should have instructions, and you should implement what the trainers are saying. I mean, you cannot do this on your own.
No, we have trainers.
We have
not
two
training
trainers
alone right now. We have trainers. We have 2 trainers.
Egyptians?
Yeah, they're 2 Egyptians, but
Frankly, do you find differences between the Egyptian and the foreign trainers?
like foreign trainers, of course, they have more experience. They experience
different,
a lot,
different
but
ideas,
Egyptians
different point of views. But at the end, they're both trainers. But different ideas, different way of
At the end,
thinking.
it's all about the gymnasts. It's all about what we do,
what we want,
and if we're
how we're doing
practicing
it.
a lot. If we're not practicing, but we have the world best trainers, we're not reaching our goals.
No, I mean, whom do you feel psychically relieved more with?
Of course, our old trainers that we are used to, like Ms. Poya and Ms. Asia trained us for 15
They
years
raised
or
us
longer.
up.
Yeah,
they're
they
like
are
our second mothers.
Yeah, but
Are you still in connections with them?
yeah,
Yes, of course. But we
Okay.
cherish every trainer that comes train us, because it differs with us. Each and every trainer gives us something new.
This was also my coming question. How would you be able to grab or to absorb every and each trainer's experience and to take it to accumulate it as accumulated experience in your routines, as you said, in your career, in the future? I mean, for instance, do you watch rhythmic gymnastics from other places, whether on the internet or in the competitions, and would you see the differences, and would you try to implement what they're doing?
Yes, of course.
And then what are the heavyweight teams, I would say?
Russia, number 1.
Okay.
And Bulgaria, Ukraine, the best countries.
Any of you having somebody in mind? I mean, if I'm going to ask any of the footballers, for instance, they are going to speak about Messi and Ronaldo. Who is your Messi and Ronaldo?
Kaneva, Kondakova, they're all Russians. But now we're doing a group routine. We're all together in one group. We're not playing as individuals. We're having groups in our minds.
We're watching the groups, not the individuals.
Gymnasts.
Girls, I know that the past 4 years were that difficult to all Egyptians. And this political turmoil which took place and the incidents which were on the ground, I know it would make it more difficult for you to go and to train and to continue what you have started. How were those 4 years with you on the sports level or arena?
At the beginning, it was very hard. We used to stay at home. We didn't go to training for like 4 weeks or something.
Not because we didn't want to, but because
everything
we couldn't.
was closed.
Yeah.
We couldn't.
No one,
Traffic was closed. Club was closed. Coaches couldn't be able to go out of their homes.
But then we
train
got
us.
used to it. We used to go to training one day, and then 4 days and then 6 days, but now everything.
People supported us. Our
Mhm.
family supported us. Our
Mhm.
trainers told us that everything is gonna be okay, and things got better, and we started training again like we
Mhm.
used to.
Have you imagined that this is going to be the case? Or when it happened, you said, oh, this is the end of the story?
No,
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah, we had faith.
But we know everything gets better. Everything gets better.
Would you let me know a little bit about the behind the curtain stories of this championship, which guaranteed you a ticket in Rio 2016?
Yes.
Okay.
It was difficult.
Mhm.
It was. We trained like for 6 hours per day.
Yeah, the last month
Wow.
before the championship.
Seven days.
Where was it? Where was it, Aliaa?
Where
Turkey,
was it?
the World Cup.
The championships in
Huh?
Turkey. But
It
we were
wasn't-
in a
what-
camp in
Yeah.
Russia for 1 month,
Mhm.
and then we came back.
Camp in
we
Egypt.
continued the camp in Egypt. We
Mhm.
trained 6 hours per day,
Mhm.
and it was really, really difficult.
Mhm.
But we
The competition there, the rivalry, people who were there watching you, how have you dealt with it?
Actually, people there, even the people who didn't know us, they
Mhm.
supported us. Our coach was like our backbones.
Mhm.
She told us that we could achieve anything we want, and that
Mhm.
we are ready to do what we came here to do.
Mhm.
And we did. We did what we came to do.
Mhm.
I mean, it was the best moments of
it was
our
our
life.
goal to qualify for the Olympics, and
Mhm. You know, when you are counting on yourself, I think